Hi, today we are looking at Wolverine Revenge issue 3, written by the former head of X, Jonathan Hickman, penciled by Greg Capullo, inked by Tim Townsend, and colored by FCO Plascencia. Full spoilers ahead, so you're forewarned. The revenge part of the story is done. I mean, when Wolverine took out two of the five members of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, and with Colossus on the cover, I thought maybe we are going to get one more or two more in this issue. After all, it is called Wolverine Revenge, but he killed all three of the remaining villains. So, what are the next two issues going to be? Hi, Future Tyler here. Not only that, Wolverine took all of them out pretty easily too, especially Omega Red. I wonder if the fight is longer and maybe more gnarly in the Red Band issue. But, as far as the revenge part goes, the fight with Omega Red is okay. I'm not too bothered by it. But the next two though, yeah. I mean, those other two struck me as kind of out of character for Wolverine, especially when it comes to Colossus. But let's talk about the Deadpool parts first. I thought the voice for Deadpool was mostly on point. He was remorseful, but also acting as though he was like a kid caught with his hand in the cookie jar. And his delight when he thought they were going to be teaming up again was palpable. Um, a little bit pathetic, perhaps, but I think the best Deadpool stories are usually tinged with a little sadness. Um, I also think it is very, very cruel of Wolverine to give like Deadpool a sliver of hope and then push him into the reactor. I mean, Wolverine is anything but like cruel, so that feels slightly off to me. If that feels slightly off with Colossus, that felt completely off. Especially when Colossus did not really do anything wrong, in my opinion. He has family and he's protecting them, right? Logan heard him but did not listen. So as far as I'm concerned, the bond between Logan and Peter far outweighs Logan's bond with like Steve and Bucky. So what is this revenge thing? In addition to that, Colossus was not involved in putting the bombs in them. I mean, assuming he was telling the truth. So, yeah, I'm not buying it. So, apart from that, I'm also not sure I buy Peter saying that Logan is not family. Like, at the very least, I think, Peter was the only one that Logan buried. True, but it really depends on where the timeline diverge. I mean, on this alternate timeline, right? I'm not sure what the relationship between the two is. For example, post Krakoa. I also think it is very cruel of Logan to be like digging Peter's grave in front of his house, assuming he has family living in there as well. I think the art in this issue is the best among the three. All the criticism of the past two issues, especially with respect to not Logan, non-costume characters, um, are not here. It could be that apart from the initial two pages, the rest of the pages had only four characters in them, and at any one time, only two characters were on those pages. I agree though that the background characters look suitably miserable. As mentioned previously, Capullo's action scenes are very good, and it is true here as well, especially his fight with Peter. There are some weird choices with Colossus' transformation and him bleeding organic steel like mercury, but it feels a little bit odd, but it does not really bother me. And to give credits where credit's due, even the talking scenes between Wade and Logan do not feel static like some of his talking scenes in previous issues. In fact, I think some of the expressions were really good, especially his Deadpools, ranging from remorse to surprise to delight and hopeful. Well, talking about expression, I found the one Logan face that is kind of funny when Peter threw him away. It sort of felt out of place, like he was like gleeful. The colors from Placencia deserves a mention too. It is gorgeous. There is a watercolor quality to the background of panels with like little to no details, such as the blue sky or the murky reddish background at the melting down power station. And then the colors on the characters, they look rich but not super saturated, making the characters pop against the background. So this issue is a straightforward story with very good art and colors. So it elevates this to slightly above average. Um, if only the parts with Deadpool and Colossus is more on point, um, voices wise, I would rate it more than 3 out of 5. But as it is 3 out of 5, I think is the right rating. I think it is fair. I too was tempted to rate it higher after the reread, but comparatively to other issues, 3 out of 5 is right. So pick this up if you are a huge fan of Wolverine or a huge fan of the creators. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Please share this with your friends and leave us a comment. Thanks, and Tyler out.